you ever felt.
Are you listening? Yeah.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Let's get into it. We cooking today. Let's go. Hey, who told you that you couldn't use a box to get your meal or a can for your greens? Who told you that you got to do homemade every time? Who told you that you got to cut them greens up yourself? Maybe sometimes we ain't got time for that. Baby, I've been at work all day, okay? So I'm going to give me, hold on. I'm going to give me a box of red beans and rice. Just so you know, it's going to be in a box, okay? And my greens came out of a can, okay? I'm going to make a box of macaroni, no homemade, okay? And that's going to be just fine. I'm going to drink my little cheap soda. Bye. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So, we got some jerk seasoning. You know, I went to the island, and on my way out of the country, I picked up a couple of seasonings. This is one that I'm going to be using today, some jerk seasoning. Okay, here's our ingredients: salt, sugar, Jamaican pimento, onion chips, garlic, paprika, ginger, celery, crushed pepper, and it says it contains no wheat. There's other ingredients as well. Is that in Spanish? I don't know. Anyway, this was only $6 at the airport. Okay, let's get cooking. I picked up some all-purpose seasoning as well, Caribbean Traditions. I'm going to go over it with a little bit of this, and then I'm going to go back in with this, okay? Okay. And then we're going to go heavy on the jerk seasoning. Let's open it up. I want to get all of those seasonings on there. Okay. I have about 6 pieces of chicken in here, and so we're going to give it a good little turn. Oof, make you want to sneeze. Yes, I really love the coating on that. I think once I put it in my pan, I'm going to add a little bit more seasoning on top, because you know how it is when I turn it over in my bowl. Okay? All right, I'll be right back. Playing it. I'm just, I'm not even mad. All right, so like I said, I want to add a little bit more seasoning on top. I want to get it coated really good. I know this is jerk seasoning, but so it's not necessarily that it's jerk chicken that we're having, but I just wanted to season it. One thing that I loved about Jamaica's culture, their food, their spices, their seasonings, it was amazing. I also tried goat, which, it was okay. Curry chicken was my favorite. I wish I could have found some type of, anyway, this is only seasoning. I also got a spicy wing seasoning that I'm going to try later on this week. But anyway, this is where we are. I'm going to add a little bit butter up top so that I can get I want my chicken to be juicy and full of seasonings. I know it's a lot of seasonings. Don't worry. I'm eating it, not you. I'll be back. So we're just going to put a little bit of butter in between the chicken. Like I said, I want my chicken to be juicy. I'm also going to cover it with some foil. I know chicken provides its own juice, but I also wanted the butter flavor as well in our pan, okay? All right. I have been gone for a week and we do not have any foil, so we're just going to be adding it into the oven just like this. And like I said, the chicken will create its own juice, so you don't have to worry about that. I just wanted to cover it to contain all the juices, but it's going to be okay. Sometimes you don't have to cover your chicken. It is what it is. All right, let's move on. Guys, welcome back. So next we are going to prepare to make some red beans and rice, and I wanted to go with ground beef as my meat option. Normally I would use a sausage, but I wanted to do ground beef. I'm also going to go in with some of the Jamaican seasoning because we are keeping with the Jamaican theme and trying to keep it full of flavor. So this is Caribbean Traditions all-purpose seasoning. Pretty sure it's got some stuff I may not normally use. That's why I want to use it. I'm just going to use a little bit of that. Let that cook up. And then we're going to get a 3-quart size, whichever pan I have available. And then we're going to start cooking the rice and the beans after this is ready. I'm going to go ahead and start preparing my greens. And baby, it ain't homemade greens, okay? It's greens from the can. So, anyway, I'll be back. So my all-time favorite greens is the Glory seasoned greens. I'm going with the mix. I eat the turnip, or I'll do the other one as well, but I'm going to go ahead and do the mixed greens. So I'm going to put 2 cans because I want to have leftovers so that I won't have to cook tomorrow. So you do what you have to do. Now I'm going to let this cook down, and then I'm going to taste it to see where the flavor is and see if I need to add any extra seasonings in the pan. And if I do, I'm going to go with the Caribbean seasoning because that's where we are. Alright, so we're going to let that cook down. And I'm not sure. Sometimes Glory is okay, and sometimes you got to add some extra seasoning. Yeah, I already know it's going to be bland. I ain't going to play with it. I'm not even going to play with it. So let's add in some all-purpose seasoning here. Okay, alrighty. Let's get that going. And I'm also going to add just a little bit of seasoning salt from the good old America. You know who we going to use? Mr. Larry. You know it. I don't want to be too heavy on the salt because you know how we are, my people. We love our seasonings. But that's how you get the flavor. Okay? Praise God. Alright, we're going to let that cook. Let's go ahead and stir our meat. We're going to turn the greens on high heat and let it cook. Once it gets to a boil, we'll turn it down medium to low heat and let it simmer. It's smelling really, really good in here. Got some nice scents. You smell the aroma. It's making you hungry, okay? This will be my first meal of the day because I have been at work all day and I didn't eat anything but maybe a bag of chips. I say maybe. I did eat a bag of chips, ain't gonna lie. But, like I said, I had bought the seasonings from the airport. I didn't really get to go into Jamaica like I wanted to. Kind of stayed at the resort because it was all inclusive. And I was so glad that when we got to the airport, they had some, Caribbean shops and things where you can take home some, things from Jamaica. I bought a couple of souvenirs, but nothing major. But the main thing is because I cook a lot, I wanted to get some seasonings that I could try and, add to my repertoire. Okay? We're getting that cooked down really, really good. You already know how to brown your ground beef. I'm not going to act like this is just something that you don't know how to do. This is literally just for show cooking, okay? So, anyway, I will be back shortly, guys. Okay, so we are back. We got our greens over here cooking, just like I want them to get really, really boiled. We got our pan ready to go. Meat has been drained, or it's draining. We're gonna go ahead and turn that on. We got, like I told you, we got our box of veterans, okay? Uncle Zach is my friend. That's my Uncle Zach. We got 1 pot, red beans and rice. But I ain't got time to do my beans and my rice and my do it all in 1 pot. Baby, I got to go to bed because I got to go to work in the morning. Okay, praise God. All right. We're going to mix 4.5 cups of water, rice mix, meat of your choice, 2 tablespoons of butter or olive oil in a 3-quart pan until well blended. Be right back. We got 4.5 cups of water in here. We're going to add our rice mix, which also has our beans in it as well. Simplify, baby. Keep it simple. You ain't got to do all that. You know what I'm saying? And get this mixed up, and then I'm going to add in my ground beef that's already drained. And it says you're going to bring this to a boil, okay? And then once it's boiling, you're going to simmer for 25 minutes, and baby, it's ready to go, okay? Let me add my meat. All right, we got our meat all nice and ready to go. All right, gotta stir it up. Bring it to a boil. Turn that baby on high. We'll check on it in a minute. Once it's boiling, we'll turn it on low, 25 minutes, and I'll see y'all in a bit. Look at, hold on. Alright, and I told you I was going to let it simmer, right? Boiling how I want it. I'm going to turn it down to about 3. Let it simmer. let it simmer. Greens, mac and cheese. Let's go. Just taking a quick peek at our chicken. You know, I said it creates its own juice. It did kind of dry it out just a little bit. I want to pull it out and pour some of that butter and juices at the bottom on top of the chicken to kind of keep it nice and juicy on the outside as well. So we got the chicken out. We're just gonna rinse my spoon. All right, so just want to add, just pull some of the juice out, you know, from the top, from the bottom, put it on top. Just kind of, I want to keep my chicken nice, and like I said, I like a crispy outside crust. I really do. But we are baking chicken. We are not frying chicken, so I want to keep it, like I said, nice and juicy on the outside, or you know, not so crispy. If that's what I'm trying to say, not so crispy. Don't come for me in my little dirty oven mitt, okay? And we do it like that. All right. Then we're gonna add this back in the oven and let it finish the cooking process. I am not gonna flip it because I want to keep my chicken, my top looking just like that, okay? Alrighty, let's put that back in the oven. All right, guys, we are back and we have our chicken out. I put some more juice. I kind of flipped them just a little bit in the juice. And the seasoning is tasting really, really tasty, but I want to also add some barbecue sauce. Don't come for me. I know we're doing Jamaican jerk chicken seasoning, but I'm going to go in with the Kraft. You know, I don't know who made Kraft, but I just want a little barbecue in my life to go with the spice. You feel me? It's all good. No worries. So I'm just going to put a little bit and we're just going to spread it around. I don't want to coat it too thick because I want to be able to still taste the Jamaican seasonings, the jerk seasoning, and you know, sometimes you want the barbecue sauce. Get barbecue sauce. Now, I don't know how they do their barbecue sauce, but this is how we're doing it today. Okay. All right. Put that on there. Like I said, we're not coating it too heavy. They're going to dip it in some ranch anyway, so, you know, it's all good. And then we're going to put it back in the oven to finish the last finishing touches on the chicken. Hey, y'all, we done pulled our chicken out the oven. It's nice and glistening. That barbecue sauce got it looking real jerky-like, you know what I'm saying? So we about to test it out and see if it's what it do. I know it is not the Jamaican style that we had when we were down there, baby, because when I tell you we ate, okay? But this is shell style, just using some Caribbean seasonings, okay? Okay, so my husband says I don't cook anymore, so now that I'm back, I gotta get back to my cooking. So I made him a big old healthy plate. Don't say nothing. Come for your kinfolk, okay? Listen, this is a little bit of mozzarella cheese on top of my box macaroni. It's all good. I got my greens. We got our red beans and rice, and we got our jerk chicken, Rochelle's way. All right? And we're gonna see if he likes it. Anyway, we're done cooking. Now it's time to eat. Bye. Alright guys, so that about wraps up this video. I just want to have a little cooking session with you guys. And I also want to show you where we went in Jamaica. We stayed at the Excellence Resort. I'll also be back with another vlog showing you a little bit of our trip. Thank you so much for watching. Hit that subscribe button. Bye.